100 times we have done this on Tuesday nights. Pop some craft beer and talk some baseball. Wow. Can you get all that? Can you hear all that?
Yes. Sound of Tuesday, boys.
That is the sound of Tuesday for sure. And the smell as well, and the taste.
Mm-hmm.
We've done this 100 straight weeks. An amazing accomplishment. Thanks to everybody who's out there. Chad M, an early benefactor of the Beer Baseball Blogcast. He got us our dugout mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg Hall is here. Thank you so much. Yeah, triple digits. We're finally up to what Kevin Lyon, his advanced age. It's so funny. Like, I'm the oldest one here, and we rib him for being the oldest.
It's just an ongoing joke. It's going to be the ongoing.
Yeah. Emilio, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yes, our 100th. Now, I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else that I have 100 of. Yes, Ian, thank you. Thank you for joining. Again, all of our supporters, all of our fans, all the people that watch every week. You're the reason why we're here, why we're doing this. We set out 101. We did a pilot episode, and I was going to put it out there the first 2 minutes of our first show, and I couldn't stomach it. And maybe we'll do it for the 2-year anniversary. But yeah, it was definitely a work in progress. Obviously, it was the first one, but yes. Sorry about that. Hey, Kevin Lyon, not in the in his studio, but on the road to riches. Actually, he's saving those pennies every day. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this from the top. All right, because we owe this to everybody here. So let's add that. Yes. Hey, Michael here from Beer Baseball Blog, The Adventures of Craft Beer and Baseball. This is the Beer Baseball Blogcast, episode 100 for March 29th, 2022. Wherever you are watching us live today, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know that you're out there. And as always, we'd appreciate if you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Some housekeeping before we start. If you'd like to support us here at the Beer Baseball Blog and all of our efforts, you can buy our stickers, buttons, and beer coasters on our Etsy page. Go to beerbaseball.store. If you'd like to become more involved with us, become a Patreon member for as low as $5 a month. Go to patreon.com/beerbaseball. One small request: do not do this until Friday. That way you're not billed twice. They start billing on April 1st, but after that, you can choose these different levels. I'm going to scroll our wonderful, our magnificent, our stupendous Patreon supporters right at the bottom here. They help this happen so much. Just their small support gets us to where we need to be. So let's start out by going from the top. Here's a lineup card for today. Batting leadoff is the VP of Content Development here at the Beer Baseball Blog, Angelo Trinidad. Yeah.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Cowboy Jack. Hey, everyone out there. Thank you guys for tuning in for 100 weeks straight of the Beer Baseball Blogcast. I can't believe it. I mean, we've talked about it all the time that this was just simply an idea that came to fruition because of Michael and giving us this outlet every week to talk about two things that we're all passionate about, and that's craft beer and baseball. So, Michael, thank you for giving us the opportunity and the platform to do this. Viewers, thank you guys for giving us a reason to continue to do this, and excited to be here. And Cowboy Jack, glad you're a part of the Beer Baseball fam. And Kevin. So just kidding. Kevin, I love you. But no, super excited to be here. Super excited for 100 episodes. And just really excited to continue what we've been doing and just to have fun every Tuesday with you guys.
Yeah, it just came from like a chance kind of passing. Hey, we should do something, and all of a sudden, this is what we created. So, of course, my internet's gonna be wonky, so I hope I'm still here. All right. Our field correspondent, senior research analyst, and social media manager of the Beer Baseball blog, Kevin Lyon, is still on the road as of right now, so he'll be here very shortly. But hitting third is the Goodwill Ambassador, and he is the Sultan of Swig here at the Beer Baseball blog. He is Cowboy Jack Durango.
I see fields of dreams, fresh baselines too. I see craft beers for me and you. And I think to myself, thank you, Beer Baseball blog. And I think to myself, thank you, Beer Baseball blog. Tonight, thousands of people will like, subscribe, and comment, hopefully, for the privilege to see what you guys do, what you have done for 1.5 years. Thank Michael Mondragon for all he's done for this show, for putting us on the map, for being unselfish in selfish times, for showing the young guys a better way. Thank Kevin Lyons for keeping the craft beer industry afloat during lockdown. Thank Angelo Trinidad for the beer and break. Tonight, we have a chance to say, you know what? You're right. We're too extreme. We're too talented. We're too handsome. Or we have the chance to say, forget you, you're wrong. Forget you, we're right. Because we have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Let him hear it. Yes. Yes.
Unbelievable. The crowd loves it. Yeah. No, John, that is the Cowboy Jack speech from episode 100. Awesome, Cowboy Jack. Thank you so much. What a fitting tribute to the efforts that we have here, the collective, the Diamond Exchange, if you will,
brother,
on Tuesday night.
The message boards over at beerbaseballbloguncensored.com are lighting up, calling me the young bucks of beer and baseball media, because I just blew all my high spots in the first 3 minutes.
Well, hopefully we're not killing the business. And we go, I hope business is good. We will definitely ramp it up. And again, thank you to everyone out there for making this possible. Let's give you the show that you deserve. So we're going to do that right now. So let's get to it. We have a special beer because we're all drinking it. It's the same beer that we had on episode number 1. It is the Stone Buenaveza Salt and Lime Lager. This is actually the first slide that from the show. This was the same one. We're all. Do you have yours, Angelo? Are you? Look at that. We all have it. And when Kevin gets here, he's going to have his as well. So we're all drinking the same beer as episode number 1. This is actually. Stone is actually in the news, and I'm not sure a lot of people maybe have heard this, but Stone actually won a lawsuit against Keystone Light. I think it's like InBev, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a Coors InBev. I might be wrong on that. I hope I'm not. But it happened a couple years ago where Keystone Light actually started making cans that said Stone. And they took out the key part of it. And the Stone, which is, it's like the 9th largest craft brewery in the United States, but it's kind of small, obviously, compared to that. I believe that Stone does like maybe less than 10% of what what they do. Probably internationally as well. But they actually won their lawsuit of confusion in the marketplace, and it was like a huge win. So not only are we having the same beer that we had 100 episodes ago, we're hopping on a winner. And if you're not familiar with Stone, if you love craft beer, they are the largest, but they've kept it super indie, as it were, to use a wrestling term. They're definitely they're great. They come out with really great tasting beers, a little bit hoppier than a lot of people are used to, but definitely worth it. But this one is super good. Like, Jack, have you had this one before?
I have not, and I gotta say, man, it's a good Mexican lager. And after hearing what you just said, Keystone Light is responsible for 9 out of the 13 times I've been to jail. So much like Stone Brewing Company, we have a common enemy, and good for the win, baby. Good for the win. Cheers.
Yeah. I mean, Angelo, this is one we broke you in on, right? And this is the kind of one of the gateway beers for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's had a special place because of that. And actually, it's funny because we'll be celebrating Levi's birthday next month, and we're gonna have a man at the party. And I was like, I should get some beers to go with the tacos. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some Buena Vezas to do that. So so I'm really excited about that too.
Yeah, it's a super great go-to beer. It's light drinking. The ABV of it is almost 5, which is maybe a little bit higher than kind of like a Miller Lite or a Budweiser. But it tastes great, and it's definitely super crisp and great. It's one of the kind of entry levels for Stone. Like Stone has one called Arrogant Bastard, which is like it's like I can only do a taster of those. Like,
oh, bro, that beer will make your babies be born naked. I mean, and they sell it in the big bottle, and you pop the top, you can't waste it, so you have to finish it.
Right.
But, oh man, you want to put hair on your legs? That's the beer to do it.
It will make you humble, as the Iron Sheik says. It's one of those. And but yeah, so cheers to 100 episodes. When Kevin gets here, he'll definitely be cracking one of these open. All right, so let's get to it. Let me do this. Let's go to this day in baseball history for March 29th. March 29th, 1951, during a spring exhibition game against the University of Southern California at Bovard Field, Mickey Mantle, batting left-handed, hits a home run off Tom Lovrich, which is estimated to travel 650 feet. The 19-year-old rookie's performance, which includes a single, triple, and another homer, is one of the highlights of the Yankees' first ever West Coast trip. Now, I totally have heard this story since I was even knew what baseball was. But I can't believe that this is true for a second.
Can you just give me that footage again?
650 feet.
650 feet. That is 1.85714 times longer than a football field. That is almost 2 football fields.
Yeah.
Wow. That is power, boys. That's power.
And this isn't the Mickey Mantle that we saw a couple weeks ago with the big forearms either. So, so I 650 feet. Yeah, definitely. Like Ian saying that, like, I don't believe it either, but I think it's back in the days where it's like, this legend has grown. It's kind of like Bob Feller saying that he pitched like 140 miles an hour. And they didn't know how to measure it. Even Nolan Ryan, his highest pitches were like 100 something, but it was due to the capability of the timing at that time, or whatever they were measuring the miles per hour with. So they're saying like he was maybe like 108 or something like that. As far as, we'll never know, but I think it's a great story that passed around that on his first West Coast trip, the mountain air, or the ocean air, he got behind one.
Yeah,
you know what,
absolutely.
I'm gonna believe it because I like to believe in magic, dude. We all need heroes, we all need champions, and you know what? I'm gonna believe it, brother. I'm gonna believe it.
Yeah. What's the furthest home run that you've seen Mike Trout hit, Angelo?
Gosh, like maybe I think he hit one like 400 some odd feet.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
And that's like, I mean, even like when you think about the home run derby where they're just throwing them lobs, I think the furthest one in the home run derby this past year was like 420.
Right.
In Colorado. So I can't even fathom an additional 200 feet.
Well, no, but you're also skipping one. Our close personal friend Ian, when he was in college, he knocked one out of the park, and it was 538.5 feet, which I thought was the record. But you know what, Ian, you've been dethroned, man. Mickey Mantle.
Next time. This is a fun one about someone that we actually have made mention of. He might be on the ballot for the Diamond Icons in 2022. March 29th, 1957, the police arrest Yankee manager Casey Stengel, then released him on $50 bail after allegedly kicking newspaper photographer Brandon Sanders of the St. Petersburg Independent. The alleged altercation occurred in the first inning when the former World War II Associated Press photojournalist came into the Yankee dugout after being told he was obstructing the team's view of their opponents. So I also love like the headline. It says local lensman charges Stengel with assault. I love that. Local lensman.
So in 1957, they fined him $50.
$50 to kick a guy.
$50 to physically assault someone. In 2022, he would have only been fined $490.86.
There you go.
Like, can we bring that back? Can we maybe let I don't know, Mike Trout or Ohtani punch a referee or a reporter in the back for $500?
I promised myself I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to actually make a reference to this. Will Smith slapped some guy and they gave him an Academy Award. So
hey, there you go.
Same thing.
Same. Wow.
Same.
Hey, look at this guy.
Hey, same.
Same.
Hey, speaking about wanting to slap somebody.
Yeah,
Kevin, how are
cheers.
you?
Hang on. Hey, I just came on. It's my turn. Cheers. One. Not just one, two. Yeah. Double fist tonight. You know, Michael.
Oh, look at you.
You know, I have a drinking problem, right?
Problem is you ain't drinking right now, son.
That too, but I have two hands, one mouth, so I don't know what to do.
That's it. Exactly. You don't want to have a drinking problem like Stryker from
exactly. I'd be missing
Airplane. Thank you for joining us,
use
Kevin.
the beer mug. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey,
awesome.
Bro, just get a funnel, dude.
March 29th, 1960. Now that we talked about this only last week. Due to Cuba's political unrest, Miami becomes the new venue for the Orioles-Reds series, initially scheduled for Havana. Cincinnati, which has a farm team on the island, wanted to play the exhibition games as planned, but Baltimore's team president, Lee McPhail, who I believe became a commissioner eventually, at least for the American or National League.
I think he wasn't a commissioner. Yeah, he was head of one of the leagues. I want to say National League. He
feared for the players' safety, which now makes me think, like, why did baseball want to get into Cuba so much? Like, what was their interest in having the Cuban connection? Was it the players, or was it the venue? Was it the players at the time?
It's got to be
for sure.
Yeah, it seemed like it would
get
happen.
those players, bring them to the U.S. And think if they could have had a team with like Cubans playing in Miami in this period. There's a lot of Cuban population there, so there's money to be made off there. Plus, you always want to get the best players on your teams. Once segregation happened, the floodgates were open, obviously.
That's true.
Brother, there's a reason Vince McMahon paid Paul Heyman $50,000 a week, and it's a feeder system. That is a talent feeder system.
I think you're exaggerating that number, sir, but wrestling kayfabe.
Yes.
Yeah,
it could have been the cigars.
You know what? I mean, these players could have been hiding some of their bags. Who knows?
Well, like I'm trying to think of like the players, like Louis Tiant. Who else were the other Cuban players that were around? That's the most prominent one.
That many in that time period.
I was going to say it wasn't that many, but I guess access to them is probably what they're looking at.
Yeah.
March 29th, 1976, the American League votes to expand to Toronto, awarding a franchise to a group consisting of the CIBC, which I don't know what it is. They had 10%.
The Canada International Broadcasting Corporation.
Look at you.
Wow.
I just made that up. But I mean, that's
the only thing I can imagine that it would be. That's nicely done. Okay, smart guy.
Yeah, smart
guy. Imperial Trust Limited had 45%. Who is that?
Okay.
Imperial Trust Limited?
I'm sure it's like some financial corporation, I would imagine. But the remaining 45% goes to Labatt's Brewery.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
There you go. So there's your beer baseball connection. The organization will eventually purchase the team for $7 million. Can you imagine? Like, all these teams are worth the billions, and they bought it for $7 million. At first, the decision will appear in peril when Gerald Ford, the president at that time, attempts to pressure Major League Baseball to give the expansion franchise to Washington, D.C., which has been without a Major League team since the Senators moved to Arlington to become the Rangers in 1972. So, this was, and then, well, the Blue Jays, their first game was April of 77.
Mm-hmm. At luxurious exhibition stadium as pictured.
That's
there.
right. I mean, look at
geez.
that. I mean, it's not the friendly confines for sure.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. No, that it always looked rough when I watched games on TV as a kid. When I was 85 years old in the 1980s.
Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce.
Oh, so maybe it's a whole bunch of financial institutions.
We're just making. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I was making one up, but hey, his sounds even more right than mine.
That seems good to me. They would have to have some sort of broadcasting, I guess.
Bro, I love that it was a hedge fund, a bank, and a beer company.
Hey, that's what we need here at the Beer Baseball.
Right? Like, they invited their drunk cousin Eddie over for dinner, like in the Christmas Vacation. Just drinking beers. Sure, I'll throw some money in on that. Sure.
Awesome. March 29th, 1984, Jackie Robinson, who broke baseball's color line playing for the Dodgers in 1947, is awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom posthumously by President Ronald Reagan. Rachel Robinson, on behalf of her late husband, accepts the award as the highest civilian honor given in the United States. I'm going to ask the panel here. We've talked about another Presidential Medal of Freedom that was given in one of these this day in baseball. Who was it?
Sorry, I couldn't hear the question.
I don't have my music.
I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
Awesome.
Oh, that's right. We did talk about that.
I'm having audio issues. Sorry. I think I'm okay.
Okay. No problem.
I'm back. What was it? What?
Ian did the research.
Oh, good job.
Very nicely done.
I guess I'll watch later to know what you were talking about, because I just see Mr. Ronald Reagan. Where's Nancy Reagan at? That's what I want to know.
That's a good point. And I wanted to bring up Ronald Reagan because at the Ronald Reagan Museum, is it a museum? Yeah, I guess it would be the museum.
I mean, it's kind of like the Presidential Library and Museum.
Yeah.
I know it's somewhere up in the valley, right?
It's
in like it's like near Camarillo or something, right?
They had this amazing baseball exhibit, and I wish I would have. I was going around and taking pictures and stuff like that. I wish I would have gone like a couple days because there was so much to see and there was so many awesome things. And I think it was before we were kind of doing stuff where we would go, oh, let's go to this baseball thing as a group. We just went with I just went with my girlfriend and my son. And I'm sure my son was like, he didn't care one way or the other. I was like, oh my God, like a part of the Berlin Wall was there, you know, and there was one of the airplanes of Ronald Reagan is there. I was like, as a history buff, I was loving every single second of it, but he probably hated it.
Dude, that's wild. So to gain entry into this Ronald Reagan Museum, did the corporations around the country just get handed tickets and then they just kind of maybe give them to us people that want to get in?
I'm not very political, so I don't know. But
trickle down economics.
That's it.
There you go. I would imagine it's open to the public, much like the Richard Nixon one that I've been to up in Yorba Linda.
Man's an American hero.
Wait till the Donald Trump Presidential Library and Museum. I'm sorry.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
President gets one.
By the way, at the Ronald Reagan Museum, there's an excellent Bonzo exhibit.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry, that is an old reference. Let me move on.
Is there some jelly beans too?
There's the whole jelly bean thing, which I'll talk about another time. That's actually a good reference.
You're welcome.
But Cowboy Jack, you're gonna love this one. Yeah. What'd you think of that?
I love it, dude. Where was that?
That the Kingdom?
That is the Kingdom. Nicely done, Angelo.
Oh, and I could tell that by the landscape that it's in Montana. Yeah.
I'm hitting my buzzer right now.
Exactly.
Bro, that was solid, man.
That was super cool.
You know what
right?
I enjoy? That the construction company still had to leave their flag on as they did the demolishing, so you know.
Sure.
Right. Yeah, you had to know.
Like, we'll give up $50 on a banner. You know, it's worth it so we get the advertising out there.
And it was so, and they actually, that was the outside. That was from the Seattle Seahawks. They actually had this really great footage of it. And then they actually had other footage from like the news services that had, they had it on the inside as well, but the footage wasn't as good. This was the best footage of it. So March 29th, 2000, but I did the research. Okay.
Yes.
This was not on March 29th, 2000. It was actually, as you probably saw at the beginning, it was actually on March 26th, 2000 and mislisted. But we, here at the Beer Baseball Blog, we do the research. But I'm still going to put it out there anyway, because it's super cool. The demolition of the Kingdom happens in less than 20 seconds, thanks to 5,800 holes filled with gelatin dynamite ignited by 21.6 miles of detonation cord. The former home of the Mariners, the venue of no-hitters by Randy Johnson in 1990, and Chris Bosio in 1993 that no one remembers, and is now a 60. Sorry?
I think he was a brewer once. So I'm going to take a drink.
There you go. Is now a 65-foot mound of rubble. So I knew as a construction guy, Jack, you would love that footage.
Bro, I am quickly approaching 40 years old, and I have been in I've been building buildings since I was 11 years old, and that video made me want to change directions and start blowing them bad boys up. That was awesome.
it blew that up real good.
Real good, y'all.
Yeah, that's where we talked about this on the podcast.
I think I was about to say that we did talk about that on the show. Yeah,
you did, and that's how we actually came. Greg Hall said he was there. We're like, what? I was joking.
Is T-Mobile built on the same site as where the Kingdom was?
It is,
okay.
And actually, where the Seahawks play now is right there as well.
Yeah,
so
that I know. Yeah.
So it's right there.
And the soccer stadium, it's like three of them all right there.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's right where that used to be, right?
Yeah.
And hey, go to Evansfield Flannery if you're in that area.
Yeah. Evansfield Flannels.
Flannels, sorry.
Evansfield Flannels, okay.
Yeah. And I just happened to be walking around that area just north of there, and I'm like, wait. And I was like, I didn't even realize it was there. And it's like this great place that has like old vintage, like they make their own vintage jerseys and hats and t-shirts, and Kevin has like a Hawaii Islanders shirt from like the 1960s. The logo, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah,
well, it's vintage to you. To me, that's recent.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. All right, so let's get into it. This is Baseball Card Sharks, and we have Angelo here, so we can finally get him back in the action. Kevin, we're okay. So last week, if you watched last week, we played 2 games because the first round went so fast, and Cowboy Jack actually won, and then tried to double up, but we actually said like, well, if you're going to double up, you actually lose one. And Kevin was the only winner last week, winning round 2.
Yep, the tiebreaker, Jack. You know what? Yes. Jack's a gambling man, so it's all right.
He's a gambling man. That it comes with the hat for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. So we're going to get Angelo. We're going to jump him back in here. For those who don't know Baseball Card Sharks, we draw 11 cards, 8 on the board, 3 go on your bench. We start from the bottom. We pick a category. We work our way up, and whoever gets through or the furthest wins that round. And so let me do this. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to add this. Booyah. All right. So maybe we can get 2 rounds in here. That would be fun, right? So I have what is this? That's
1991 tops.
91 tops. We got that, and we also have the 2022 tops, Series 1. Hopefully maybe we can do one of each.
Yeah, let's do it. We're only 35 minutes in. Come on, let's do it.
There you go. So let's go with the 2022 first.
Are those position players or pitchers?
These are all position players. So let's. What do you say? What do you say we go for hits, just to be economical about it?
Yep.
All right.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to step up and go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Angelo.
Ooh, Angelo's calling.
It's been a while. All right, here we go.
Oh.
There you go. Starting with a brewer right up top. Bubble Pug. That's for you. And for everybody else who's drinking with us, we drink up. Christian Yelich. I was putting this guy over huge recently. I think I think he's a potential Hall of Famer. I might be outside shot, but I think he's one of the greatest shortstops of all time. There's this great video which I shared recently of his wizardry. And this guy is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer, Miguel Cabrera.
Mm-hmm.
Rico Suave, Gerardo Parra, Rico Suave.
Not Taco Grande, the Weird Al version.
Alcides Escobar. I think he's a former Royal, potentially.
Yep, that's correct.
Speaking a current Royal, Salvi Perez. Right. Former Diamondback and Pirates, Starling Marte.
Still, our team is an A.
Jose Ramirez. Also, I always hear that potentially a Hall of Fame resume as well He's actually
He had a few good years, but I think it was like I know one year his average went way down. I don't recall anything last year though.
Yep. Also, I think we went to an opening day Angels game and he had an inside the park home run.
Like, yeah, that's crazy. I don't know
Sounds about right.
Yeah, James McCann.
Yeah, I think that would have been 2018 when Ohtani started.
Yep. JT Realmuto. And on the bench is Corey Seager. All right.
And that was
solid players in here.
That was
top to bottom.
That was JT the Great Muta.
Yes.
Okay.
Great,
Yes.
yeah, yes.
Not the great Nita that we saw this weekend. So Christian Yelich, let's see what he has as far as hits go. 1,207. 1,207. Brandon Crawford, he's dazzling a resume, but does he have 1,207 hits? Higher or lower, Angelo?
This one's pretty tough, actually.
It actually is.
Yeah,
I don't envy myself in this position.
Meanwhile, you're gonna get alternative answers if you ask Bubble Pug or Ian.
You said 1,207.
1,207.
1,207.
There's always the bench.
No, because then that
he said no.
no.
He's learned from Jack. Never the bench.
I'm gonna go with lower.
All right. 1,207. 1,243.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
I don't know what I would have got on that one either, Angelo.
That's how close it. It shows you like they're within 33.
Yeah.
Of each other.
I would not even compare them, as comparable hitters, but I guess so.
Well, the only reason why I went lower is B. Craw. That's good of an offensive player he is mainly known for his defensive play.
Yeah.
So I just assumed, but then it's like, I think, I don't know. It was a toss-up.
It's too close a call,
Angelo, don't assume, please. Don't assume we're alive.
No, and the even wilder, the craziest part about that is this is the 91 top series. So these guys are early in their career.
Wow. Wow.
Nobody, just move on. Nobody sell that. Just no sell it, please. Just move on.
I just can't wait till we get to the 2022 cards. I'm going to win that one.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, he got that one. Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
So who wants to go next?
I think Jack's ready to conquer this old series.
No one's gone yet. I'll go. I'll start. I'll kick it off.
Yeah.
I'm ready to walk through the board, brother.
All right, he's gonna
Kool-Aid man this board is what he's gonna do.
This is the Moose, Mike Moustakas,
Ooh.
former Brewer, former Royal.
Cincy, man, my second team. I dig it.
Yep. There you go, and another Cincy guy, Eugenio Suarez. Right.
Oh, cool.
Here we go. So Mike Moustakas. We're going to start off. He has 1,111 ones across the board.
Wow. Okay.
1.
One.
Eugenio Suarez. Does he have more or less?
Now, this is where it gets tough because this is 91, but I think that later in his career, Suarez put up some bigger numbers, but I'm going to go right now in 91 tops. I'm going to go lower.
All right. Lower than 1,111. Hey, and he is right. 887.
Right. Luckily, it's the 91 top series because
I'm sure I'll pull out a 2022 card of him and they'll be higher. I'm sure.
So does Miguel Cabrera.
This is tough in 1991.
Does he have more or less than 887?
1991. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to go higher just to be safe. On the safe side, higher.
You might have had more in 1991 than this. I'm just kidding. He has over 3,000. We know that.
Well, now, yeah, but well,
He has more than 800. Come on.
no, I know it's 2987, but
That's weird.
but it's from. I don't think he has 3,000 yet, does he?
Yeah, he did. He got 3,000 last year.
No,
I
he's
he
not.
did.
And why?
Bro,
Then why wouldn't it
maybe
be
I'm
on
thinking
here?
500 home runs. Maybe I'm thinking 500 home
He
runs.
hit
My
500 home runs. He hit 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit 500.
That's what I thought too. I was like,
Sorry, I
I
mixed up
don't think
I mixed up my milestones.
he
Yeah.
was
As
pretty
opposed to I
close.
mixed up my kidney stones inside my body. You know.
He ain't Bernie Mac, dude. He ain't Bernie Mac.
Darn it.
So does Gerardo Ari Rico? Does he have more or less than almost 3,000?
Oh,
You know, there's only about 25, 30 players who have more than him, so I'm sure.
man, can you just let me play my game? I mean,
I
I've got a strategy. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Para is lower.
I think that's a safe
Going
bet.
out on a limb.
1,335, which way more than I
What?
expected.
Wait,
Look
what?
at how many. Yeah,
What?
he has a
Oh
long
my
career.
gosh. All right. He has half.
Yeah.
I didn't think he half.
So does Alcides Escobar? Does he have more or less than 1,335?
1335 is a good number. That's a good number. So Escobar's lower.
I think that's wow. 1,459.
What?
All right. Well, now
I
we
do
know
not believe
which game is rigged. Apparently, cool. Thanks.
I would have never expected that.
I didn't expect that at all. Wow.
Whew.
Wow.
Can I get a judge's ruling to? Can I get a mulligan?
Can we check the 2022 cards and see if it's any different?
Yes, exactly. All right, so that we are going to get 2 rounds in, obviously.
I said it with such confidence. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah. All right. So Kevin, these are yours. This is JD Martinez.
He's doing the Sabu there, Jack.
He is doing Sabu. Your friend Nolan Arenado.
Oh yeah, my longtime close personal friend. Yeah.
The X-Man, not Xavier McDaniel, but Xander Bogaerts. That's
He's
a
great,
callback.
great movie star, by the way. Xavier McDaniel's a great movie star in the movie Singles. He had a great, amazing cameo.
There's Simba. Andrelton Simmons.
Ooh, this is a pretty good row here. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't envy
Another
myself.
twin
geez.
here, but he's no longer a twin. Josh Donaldson.
Oh gosh, this is gonna be a little tricky here.
Yeah.
Ah.
JD Martinez. Good
Not a
hitter.
bad place to start, though.
Yeah, if I got Nolan.
1,376.
1376.
Yep. There you go. 1,376. Nolan Arenado.
Jeez.
Higher or lower?
This is gonna be close, but I think it's a little lower. I think that JD's played a little longer, so I'll say slightly lower.
All right.
Wait, what?
I had to recheck it because I thought 1,357.
So close.
I had to check it. I'm like, am I seeing the same numbers?
Dude,
Wow.
the baseball gods Kennesaw Man Mountain Rock is not on my side tonight, dude.
I said I knew that was close. I might, but then this one up too. I'm like
1,357.
God, this
Xander
guy's-
Bogaerts.
as far as I know, he's played a long time too, though.
Yes.
So I guess I'll go slightly higher, but I won't be surprised I miss this one.
I'd go higher, too,
1,357. You're going higher.
Yeah, I'll say around 1,500.
1, 2, 3, 9.
No.
Jeez.
Booyakasha!
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Jack, you're acting like you're in the lead.
I am in the lead.
I'm kidding.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wait till we get to the 2022 cards.
I know.
Yes.
Gosh.
No, this dude, 91 tops is a solid line.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Jose Abreu.
Tough.
That's a,
We had a
that-
nice
yeah.
season
I don't
last-
like Brett
That's-
Abreu there, Michael. I
Bro,
don't like
no,
that
I
one
don't
on
either.
paper.
That's a
I don't
sleeper, dude. I call that one the Hulk Hogan leg drop. You're going down on a Abreu.
All right, here we go. So Vlad Jr., 372 hits. I remember we went to the Angels game and it was like his first week, and like they thought he was going to be a bust. He's actually come up. So definitely going higher on Mookie Betts, longtime Red Sox. 1,152.
Oh, okay.
There we go. 1152. Jose Abreu, very, very good hitter, but not that high hits, I don't believe. So I'm going to go lower.
This one I don't know.
And I am completely wrong. 1,262. Cowboy Jack Durango gets his win back.
Diamonds are forever, and so is Cowboy Jack Durango.
So,
boys.
I need to call a judge's rule. He said this game is rigged, so I don't think he should win that.
Shut your mouth. Shut it.
I'm just quoting you, sir.
Shut your mouth. Shut it. Shut it.
Your son's
All right.
probably telling you this
Shut
game
your
is
mouth.
rigged too.
Shut your mouth.
Do we continue with the I'm sorry, the
So
1991? Or
1991.
do we just keep them on the board? Do you want to do Angelo, or do you want to switch it out for the 1991?
Let's switch it out to the 91.
There you go.
The shoot
Right.
91, not the
What are you
work
talking about?
91.
We're going to 2022.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
you know what?
we're gonna do the
This
we're gonna
set
do
has
the
been-
work 2022.
This has been fun because I've been opening up a bunch of these on the Python packs. So,
all right, so let's pick our category. What's the category? Home
Any hitters
run?
again?
Hold on. I just want to clarify. Since
Yeah.
since the game is restarting, it's not my fault. I still get my win, right?
Yes.
Unless you want to go double or nothing.
Oh.
Don't, Jack. Don't.
Let's go double or nothing.
No, Jack, don't.
Let's
Get
go
out of
double
here.
or nothing.
Get out of here.
Yes.
I'm not accepting this.
Are you okay? So if Cowboy Jack Durango, if you do not win this round, you give up your loss, right? But if
I give up my win tonight and one more win. Double or nothing. All in.
what's going on?
Why? You don't get
It's
anything. for this.
episode 100, guys.
All right.
Jack,
we
there's
do
no
this or
benefit
not?
from this. There's no benefit to you from
In
this.
in
There
honor of
absolutely
of episode 100, I'm going to give you your win, and we're going to move on. There we go. All right.
Never has someone been so upset when he wins a rigged game.
I know, what the heck. In true gambler fashion, he never really wins.
Yep.
Guys,
You know who wins?
I
Hey.
think this is a good idea.
No, it's
All right.
not.
What is the
Michael
category?
Mondragon wins because he's the house.
There you go.
The house
Exactly.
always wins.
What's the category here?
Let's
You
stick
wanna
to
go
hits.
hits again?
Let's just stick to hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
it's
hits
hits.
it
Let's
is.
do it.
So
Is
we're
that what
going.
I think it
remember,
is?
This is
Oh, is that
Andre
the Hawk?
Dawson. Yep.
this is the Hawk, Andre Johnson,
Yeah,
Please give me a jobber. No.
Gary
Okay.
Carter.
Oh my goodness, that's a tough
Another
one,
Hall
by
of
the way.
Fame.
A tough one. Why?
The Giants. I didn't even who's with the Giants. Wow, that's
Another
good.
Hall of Famer, Ozzie
Jeez.
Smith.
Oh my gosh, this game's rigged.
A friend of the show, sort of. Jose Canseco.
Hey,
I mean,
why is his name spelled wrong on the card?
What do you mean?
I've seen it spelled differently on his Twitter. No, that's not how he spells it on his Twitter.
For real?
It's a joke. Have you seen his Twitter? Look
No.
at Jose Canseco's Twitter. It's amazing.
Okay.
He
You know what-
misspells his own name.
You know what the mark of a good joke is? You have to explain it. And tell
I know.
people it's comedy.
I know.
Good job, Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, baby.
Gosh, Michael.
That used to be Don Rickles. That's the way he used to explain all
Gosh,
these things.
Michael.
Dewey, Dwight Evans.
Jeez, there's jeez.
There's some
This is
firepower here.
This is as
And
tough as
then-
that last board.
Here's look. He even had the yips when he's actually like trying to get an infield fly.
Ooh.
Steve Sachs.
Definitely one of Jack's least favorite ball players right there.
Yeah.
Don't like him.
Nick Asaski. That's a name from the 90s.
Bro, Nick the Assassin Asaski. He's
Ooh,
a sleeper.
I'm gonna give this one a go. Carlos Baerga.
There you go. Jeez.
Charlie Hayes.
Very Spanish name. Good job.
Sandy Alomar. Look at that. That's great. What a great picture.
So
This
that's
is a great-
senior? It doesn't say junior on there.
I think it might be
It's junior. It's junior.
Yeah.
I have to explain my joke again. Jeez.
And then
I'm gonna mute myself.
we got a brewer here, former Dodger Greg Brock. There you go. So drink up if you got him.
Greg Brock Lesnar is a sleeper in this.
There you go. All right, Angelo. So we're going to start with the Hawk, Andre Dawson, who at this time in his career, well, he started in 76. He has a pretty good career here. And he has 2,201 hits. 2201. Whoa, you're up against a buzzsaw. Gary Carter here at the end of his career, must be. I don't even remember him playing for the Giants. So does he have higher or lower than 2201? Oh, wow. This is stress. And you can go to your bench, obviously.
Sure, yeah, you can definitely lose the game and go to your bench, Angelo.
Which is, again,
no shame in it, dude. No shame.
Especially going first. It's if you don't
higher.
Okay, 2201. Said with a ton of conviction, higher. 1,969. I tell you what.
Well,
I'll tell you what. Everybody gets a mulligan on this one because Angelo.
Come on.
No, we're
okay.
I'm just kidding.
This is everybody gets a mulligan on this one because it's our anniversary episode. Come on, 100 straight weeks.
100 straight weeks.
But it doesn't get any easier from here, Angelo, because
oh no. Jeez.
Nelson Santovenia. This is how hard it is. I'm giving you a mulligan. I'm going to make it as hard as I can on you. I have never heard of this player ever.
I've heard of him.
Bro, you've never heard of Big Nels?
Yeah, yeah.
And your card here, Luis Salazar, who is giving a massage to this Cincinnati Reds player in the middle of Wrigley Field.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like, a little like.
So he does not get any favors. He's not getting favors. So let's see how little hits this guy has. Well, he has 180.
Hey, my favorite thing is the fun facts. I'm voting for a good fun fact here because that's my favorite part of this 1991 cards. But that's not a very fun fact.
He did hit a home run in 88.
Great.
That's it. That's Nelson Santovenia.
Dang.
All right. So is Luis Salazar higher or low? He did become a chiropractor after his playing days. But does he have higher or lower than 180?
Lower.
Okay.
Oh no.
931. This chiropractor almost has 1,000 hits.
Well, look how much longer he played versus Big Nels.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Oh, dude.
Wow. So good. So good.
Sorry,
Angelo. That was worth it. That was worth it.
Sean Stasiak had 900, dude. Give me a break.
What?
All right. Cowboy Jack Durango, you're up next. And this is one of Kevin's, one of his favorite players, Brian Downing.
My cousin is named after him.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's
spell Brian with a Y.
That's right. And from the Guardians, Turner Ward.
Tough.
Some revisionist history.
Tough.
Okay.
I wish it was a Brian Downing 70s card. Brian Downing looks awesome in the 70s, like a big old bunch of hair and mustache. Yes. Somehow he looks younger there than he did in the 70s.
There you go.
Right. No, and I mean, considering their 2022 top series cards, he looks really good. Really good.
Brian Downing has almost 1,900 hits. He has 1,897, which actually surprises me a little bit. But he actually was a very he was always known as a hitter. That's why he was like DH. And with the White Sox early in his career, which I totally forgot about. Right. So 1897, Kevin was just a spry little 10-year-old at that time, 1897. So, but Turner Ward, higher or lower, Cowboy Jack?
I'm going to go lower. I'm going lower for Ricky Vaughn.
I think you're right here. He has 16.
Woof.
16. How is Jack getting all these dumb numbers? 16, then Ozzie Smith.
Game's rigged, brother.
Oh, okay. All right. So the only reason I'm going to say higher is because it's 2022, and I know that Ozzie Smith, he outlasted him, and he was kind of consistent. I mean, he was in the numbers. So Ozzie Smith is higher just because it's 22.
No, he's higher because he's a friend of the show. All right.
Can you believe at this time that Brian Downing has more? But you're right. He at this time he has 1798. So Ozzie Smith, good hitting with speed. That's probably why he had it. But not many home runs, as you see there. He only has 19 home runs. Okay, so the number is 1798. Does Jose Canseco have more or less?
Look at that
Quasi,
hair. Is that
quasi friend of the
look at
show?
that hair? Look at that hair sticking out. I love it.
Well, I know that you and him and his brother used to work out together back in the day at the LA Fitness in downtown Los Angeles, and this is
The body's in motion in Encino, but you're right.
Close enough.
I'm sorry.
Same.
But this is 1991.
Wait, I thought it's 2022.
1798 with Ozzie Smith in 2022 tops. He's going to be slightly higher than Jose. Slightly higher. Slightly higher.
I almost had to laugh because I thought you were going to say he had more than Ozzie Smith, and I was going to be like, oh, please don't.
715.
There you go.
Wow, guys. Wow.
Hey, it was buzzing. What happened?
Wow. You can buzz all you like, boys. I'm winning.
You said higher. You said higher.
No, he said that Ozzie Smith has higher.
I said Ozzie Smith was slightly higher.
Yes, that's what he said. I can confirm that for you. I'm not
okay. I thought your call was higher. So
no. Ozzie Smith slightly higher. It was a joke because it was 1991.
In the future, can you just make your call?
Lesson learned, boss. No problem.
I'll buzz myself.
Well, wait, bring that card up. He's on the second level.
Yes.
It's on round 2, so we know what we're playing with here. Thank you.
Yes. So we have 715. Okay. 715 does Dwight Evans. It's an interesting horizontal card here.
Yeah.
Very
Dewey
interesting.
Evans. Does he have more or less than 750? Yes.
Higher
than 715. Wow, look, I can barely make all that.
I got by 2000.
Let's see here. If I could even, 2373 right there.
Very good, Jack.
2373. Actually, a very underrated hitter.
Yep.
Steve Sachs. Steve Sachs, higher or lower than 2373?
I think I know his answer just on principle.
Higher.
$1,583. Lower. Finally
I can't. I'm just shocked because I know he doesn't like Steve Sachs, so I thought for sure he wasn't going to say higher.
Yep.
Hey, you got to give the devil his due.
But you've made the furthest out of all of us. So.
Oh no, I'm winning this one. I am.
All right, here we go.
What about his mulligan?
Oh,
now
wow.
Hold on. Now I have a question though. Does he use his mulligan only if someone gets farther than him? How do you want to do this?
Or
how about this? How
Dude,
about
this
we make
just
it?
got
Hey,
interesting.
let's
We're
make it
talking
interesting.
mulligans.
I'm going to make it interesting, Jack. If you use your mulligan, whichever the mulligan counts, no matter what. Like if you go on one card, that's what you get. It's not the best of the two choices. That's the chance you take in using your mulligan. What do you say?
I don't know what that means, dude.
Let's say you use your mulligan.
You start over.
Yes, you start over. Whichever of the two, your mulligan will count no matter what. Let's say you do worse than now. You understand what I'm saying? He probably doesn't.
No, but let's rock and roll. Sure. Ramp it up.
So
If you do the mulligan, this doesn't count. That's my point.
Oh, no. Then no. I'm taking my win.
All right. There you go. All right.
Okay.
All
right.
I was just trying to put a variable in there.
Kevin, that's good. That's a good one, Kevin. Okay.
No. I love that we get a real-time visual of how rigged this game is. Fine.
We're trying to give everybody a good chance here. So, Gone with the Wind, Brett Butler. Right. That's a wow. That's a deep.
Grace Under Fire, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Rick Cerrone.
Okay.
We were just talking about him recently. Yeah. Catcher for the Yankees. Kevin Seitzer.
All right.
That's a name from the early 90s for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure. Bob Green.
It's Guerin, sir. It's Geren.
Oh, it is. You're right. I thought it was Green. Bob Guerin. Nicely done. All right. So actually, we have two Yankees catchers in this first row. We were just talking about this guy, Kevin, recently. Sir. Dickie Thon.
Dickie Thon. Oh my gosh.
Former Houston Astro.
Yes, sir.
And
let me see that Thon.
And
Wally yes.
Wally Joyner. There you go.
Love it.
My least favorite Angel that time period.
All right, here we
go.
There's
only one Wally in Orange County. It's Wally George. That's right. No one knows what I'm talking about.
You would say that.
Brett Butler. He has 1,424 hits. 1,424. There we go. Rick Cerrone. Higher or lower?
He was around a while, but lower.
I would have to say so too. 919.
Okay.
Is that a area code from New York? 909. 909 is 909.
909 is local here. Yes, sir.
Kevin Seitzer.
This is going to be closer. This could be closer than you think, Michael, but it's going to be a little lower. I think it's around 750, 800.
Wow, 747.
There you go.
There you go.
Coming out of the sky, a woman take me down to Memphis on a midnight ride.
That's right, baby.
Like an aeroplane. There we go. 747. Bob Guerin. Don't call me Bob Green.
As he's tagging out Juan Samuel.
Yes, he is.
That's weird. That must be a spring training game because it's the Dodgers. Gotta go lower with that.
I would agree. More than I expected. Boy, he's a career minor leaguer. That's for sure.
Jeez.
119. 119.
When you said more than I thought, I thought you were going to tell me like 500. I've seen all those years. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think this is later in Dickie Thon's career, but
for sure.
higher or lower than 119.
Oh, he has at least 1,000. So I'll definitely say that.
I would say
he was around a long time. He's got more than you think.
906. So
never mind. Oh, okay. Less than I thought.
There you go. But a pretty storied career. Started with the Angels, which I wasn't aware of. All right. So this is interesting.
Yeah, this is a little tough one here. This is close.
So 906, and then so Wally Joyner. Wally World.
I gotta think about this here. 906. He's had 5 years. Gosh, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna go slightly higher, but it's gonna be really close.
All right. 759.
Not even close. All right. Hey,
we're tied. We're tied.
Well, no, we're not. I'm going for the mulligan.
Oh,
then I win.
No, I'm going to use my mulligan. I'm going to take
Yeah,
a chance.
If you
We're
use
starting
your
over?
mulligan, that doesn't count.
I know. That's why I'm going to go over, and I'm going to go farther this time and win.
All right.
I hate
Here
you
we
so
go.
much.
Hey, I gave you this gambling option. You said no.
I didn't know that was the option. I'm drunk, bro. I need crayon instructions.
Edgar Martinez.
I'm probably going to regret this decision. That's
Franklin Stubbs.
fine. Jeez.
I'm gonna whip through this. Dave Bergman.
Not Dave Bregman?
Gerald Perry.
Gosh. What kind of photo is what is that
I
photo?
know, it's
Like, what's happening there?
so sensitive.
He's staring in jealousy that he didn't slide head first to get the massage from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
and
boy.
if you thought that photo was fun, here's the $1 Million Man every year.
Oh yeah.
Bobby Bonilla.
What is that?
Look at that.
slide?
Terrible form. Terrible form. No, I think that might be on the pop up, maybe.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
He's definitely trying to break his ankle at third base.
Yeah.
It's all right. You know what? He always gets his way. It's fine.
And Ron Hasse, former Indian.
right. We'll see
All right,
if I
here
do
we
any
go.
better. I
Edgar
probably should take the
Martinez.
tie.
Only 213 hits
Yeah,
at this
this is-
point in his career.
Yeah, pretty
213.
young. Okay.
Franklin Stubbs. This is actually kind of tough here.
I think he has more. He played more years. I don't know if he has full time. I'll say more.
Yeah, I would say so. 430.
All right.
430, yeah, because he was with the Dodgers during those.
Yeah. I
That's
remember him
right.
being a Dodger. Yeah. That's why I was
That's right.
surprised when I saw the Astros.
So 430, Dave Bergman.
Eh,
I know. This
Ah.
one's very tough.
This is the one where I'm going to have no idea, but I'll just say higher. And if I lose, oh well, Jack's the winner.
430, 602.
All right.
Wow.
So, wow, my gosh. Look at all those years. And he only had 600 hits. Jeez.
Yep.
All right.
602, Gerald Perry.
I just laugh when I see that picture. Gotta go lower. There's no way that man has 600 hits with that smile.
669.
Wow. Congratulations, Jack. Although you haven't won yet. You gotta beat Michael.
Hit the bricks, kid. It's main event time.
All right, here we go. Steve Balboni.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, who had a big walk-off home hit, I think, for the Royals.
Yeah,
Get your beers ready for Darrell Hamilton.
All right.
Hubie Brooks, the former Met.
Excuse me, an expo, sir.
And is he an Expo?
He was an expo for years, I thought, before he was a Met. Or am I thinking backwards?
Get your beers ready for Dave Parker, the Cobra on the Brewers. I don't know how that happened.
Look at that. That was like the last year of his career.
Yeah, Kevin, it's 1991, buddy.
I thought this is 2022.
Get with the program, nerd.
All right.
It says Steve Balboni. I think he has quite a few. Actually, and not as
Thank
many
you,
as
Ed. I thought it was that.
7-11. 7-11. Even backdoor Little Joe.
Dang, bro.
Thank
Deep
you.
cut.
Thank
Deep
you.
cut.
7-11.
Today was a good
Darrell
day.
Hamilton, I will say, does not have 711. I'm sure he did well, but he only has 65 as of this printing.
Wow.
65.
Today was indeed a good day, brother.
Yes. 65. Hubie Brooks, definitely more than 65 at this point. 1,395.
There you go.
Come on. Focus. There we go. All right. 1,385. Dave Parker, at the end of his career, a feared hitter, once wore a hockey mask after getting hit in the face. I
Last
definitely
one to know about that guy.
Yes, I'll definitely say higher. 2,592. 2592. There we
And,
go.
a guy like that nowadays should be a Hall of Famer. If some other
Yeah.
guys getting in, give him the Hall of Fame. Get him in the Hall of
500
Fame.
doubles.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he could have hit more home runs, 328 home runs at that point. All right. So Bobby Bonilla here for the Pirates. So this is early in his career. So I'll definitely say less than 2592.
Yeah.
So 757. We had a 747. Now we have a
Yep.
757. There we go.
All right. For the tie.
Ron Hassey. Oh boy, this is kind of tough, but I will say
this is tough, I think.
this is tough. So let's see. I will definitely say oh boy. I'm gonna say lower.
I'll professionally disagree with you, Michael.
Yeah, it's probably higher. 887. 887.
Oh my God, Card Sharks ends on a tie. I get a point on the board finally. No need to do
no, wait a minute. Wait.
Nope.
I thought I thought he had to get that one to tie you.
Wait. Yeah, I had to get that one. So you won,
Well,
Jack.
you won,
Jack.
You have
I won!
Use your mulligan.
I am the golden god!
I just let Jack win.
That's good.
Episode
That's good.
100.
I'll let him have his win.
Oh, jeez. This game
Let the baby have his bottle, dude.
There we go. All right. Congratulations, everybody. That was a
fun one. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
For everybody but me. Just kidding.
Let's get to it. We're going to do some baseball trivia to end it out here. I'm going to add that to the stream. There we go. Baseball trivia. All right. We want everybody to participate in this one. This is going to be a lot of fun. In conjunction with the number 100. All right. So let's do it. All but one of these Hall of Fame players has less than 100 career home runs. Who is it? You have to pick one of these players. Is it? And these are all Hall of Famers, by the way, and great names.
Oh, yeah.
Home Run Baker. There is a Hall of Famer named Home Run Baker. Rabbit Moranville. Heine Manouche. Bullet Rogan. Elmer Flick. Pud Galvin. Old Hoss Radbourne. Or Cool Papa Bell. Now, one of these players, Hall of Fame players, has less than 100 career home runs.
Michael, my earphones cut out. Can you pronounce number 3 again for me?
Heine Manouche.
That sounds like I want to pick that just so I can write it on the board and say Heine. my match game did.
Show me your Heine.
That's around my light. Doesn't know how rushed I was.
John going with number 3.
He's going with
number 3. Who's number 3 again?
Oh, Bubble Cloud going with Cool Papa Bell.
Number 3 is Wanna Touch My Heine Manouche.
Grabbing my thumb. No one can see my thumbs up here, but I'm in agreement with
I am going with Bullet Rogan.
I love
some great names here, right?
Yeah, man. Seth Bullet Rogan was a player.
Yeah. We got some.
Oh man. Looks like the
Give Me Pud.
Looks like the majority consensus out there with all the suggestions is Cool Papa Bell.
Yes.
So I'll go with the crew and go Cool Papa Bell.
All right.
That was my immediate thought because I at least know Cool Papa Bell was a pitcher from my best recollection. So I will go Cool Papa Bell.
So I happen to know our dear friend Michael Mondragon, the Disco Machine, so well that I know that he likes to put a red herring in these questions sometimes. And I got the feeling that tonight it's a red herring. I'm going number 1 home run Baker.
Good job.
I was thinking about that too.
I love it.
Okay. So the question is, all but one of these Hall of Fame players has less than 100 career home runs. Who is it? It's Heine Manouche.
Yeah. I picked the wrong red herring.
So Heine Manouche has 110 home runs, career home runs.
Oh, I thought you said everybody but one had more than 100.
No,
I misheard
Stop
when you
it.
said it.
I had a feeling that I had to put
Hey.
that over.
No,
So-
when you reread it, I thought you said everyone has more than 100 except for one. So I misheard you.
All but one of
I
these
know.
Hall of Fame
When you
players
reread
has
I thought you
less
said more.
Hey,
in career home runs. That's
You
when the
know
beer
what?
kicks in, right?
welcome to the Beer Baseball Blog. We love Heine.
That's it.
That's right.
So Home Run Baker, a guy who has home run in his name, has
Yep.
96 home runs.
Yeah.
Ah,
Cool Papa Bell has 57.
Mhm.
Bullet Rogan 50. Elmer Flick 48. Rabbit Moranville 28. Old Hoss Radborn 9. And Pud Galvin has 5. So there you go. And Heine Manouche spent the majority of his career playing left field, but he took over for Ty Cobb in center field at the end of Cobb's playing days in Detroit.
right. No, and I mean, he did that because Heine really liked it right down the middle.
His name's Henry. It says right there, Henry.
I
Why
believe I believe that was pretty close to when he cracked it. He cracked in the league, right?
Yeah,
Forget
absolutely.
it. I don't know. I'm trying something
It
else.
was good. It was good.
Thank you. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's get question number 2 here. This Hall of Fame pitcher has exactly 100 career losses. Who is it?
I know it's not Heine Manouche.
Well, there's some familiar names here. Bullet Rogan, Lefty Gomez, Cowboy Jack Durango's old nickname, Chief Bender, or substitute one name, Catfish Hunter, Old Hoss Radborn, Pedro Martinez, Raleigh Fingers, or Pud Galvin.
That's tough. Wow.
This Hall of Fame pitcher has exactly 100 career losses. Yes, there's definitely a cheek joke in there somewhere.
Mhm.
Oh, Ian sticking with Pud.
Ian loves Pud. That's all I can say.
This has become like these 70s game shows now.
Right.
All right.
Ooh, Bubble Pug going with Lefty Gomez. Chad M, Bullet Rogan.
Now is Lefty Gomez's arch nemesis Righty Gomez?
That'd be awesome. Ed's pulling for Pud, that's for sure.
Oh, hey, come on now.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now that's a 70s joke there. This is like
This is a
really
family
now.
show. Keith.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a beer baseball blog, so it's not a family show.
Wait, you don't drink beer with your family?
Well, I do. Like
Sure, it's a family show,
around my
baby.
family. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Old Hoss Radborn.
Oh,
Because how can I not?
yeah. I mean, he's got to be the answer to something, right?
All right. Michael Mondragon.
Yeah.
The only person I can think of, I think if you have 100 losses, you haven't pitched as much. So I'm looking at friend of the show, number 7, Raleigh Fingers.
He is a friend of the show. He is a friend of the show.
Kind of a reliever here.
Yes. And Cowboy, what do you got?
Well, I'm pretty sure that the the answer is obvious.
Of course.
Of course.
Right. Which I'm really surprised that Kevin and Angelo didn't even catch on to it. But it is number 3, Chief Bender. You gave me the QAnon drop, bro.
I gave
It's
you
Chief Bender. You gave me the office.
The office.
But Raleigh
Bubble
Fingers.
Bug, what are you doing to me here?
God.
Hey, Bubble
You
Pug,
couldn't say that 5 seconds earlier.
Yeah, no
Bubble
kidding.
Pug?
Bubble Pug, that is why you're our MVP, kiddo.
There it
We
is.
love you.
Pedro Martinez. Yep. He had exactly 100 losses.
Wow.
Pud Galvin actually is second all time with 310.
How many
Oh,
wins does he
wow.
have?
Yes. So that was the red herring right there.
Yeah.
Old Hoss Radborn 194, Catfish Hunter 166, Chief Bender 127, Raleigh Fingers 118. As we said, Lefty Gomez almost was there 102. Pedro Martinez had 100, exactly 100, and Bullet Rogan 52.
Well, you know what, man? Pedro Martinez sold out Madison Square Garden a lot back in the day. And then he came in and pitched for Boston right after Big Papi. So the guy's had a hell of a career.
Yeah, so I mean, some of that was, I don't know. But yes, Pedro Morales was the Intercontinental Champion. He was also the World Heavyweight Champion.
Sure, yeah, Pedro Martinez. He did a good job. Had him hanging from the rafters.
Yes. Pud is the Brett Favre of baseball. Yeah, well, Favre, yes.
So Pud is a big loser too, huh? I didn't know that.
But some great Hall of Fame names, right? You definitely get familiar with, like, now you can say, like, you know, who's your favorite baseball Hall of Famer? You can say, like, Old Hoss Radborn,
right?
Of course.
Home run Catfish Jones, dude. Yeah, I love it. Love
Home Run Baker. It's like
he had 96 home runs.
There you go.
Ox Home Run Baker, dude.
Well, everyone, that is it. The show we had for you. It has been an amazing 100 straight weeks of the Beer Baseball Blogcast. If you'd like to support us, become a Patreon supporter. Not today, on Friday. That's the first of the month. You'll get billed. Make sure you don't get double billed, but it definitely helps us and helps us grow. We have a lot of content. We're getting more of these cards all the time, so we can actually have some more fun with this. Definitely check us out. We have so much more coming. We're definitely trying to roll it all out and keep everything going. There's a lot going on behind the scenes here at the Beer Baseball Blog. You can also go and support us by buying our stickers, buttons, and beer coasters on our Etsy page. Go to beerbaseball.store. Please tell a friend. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Guys, let's talk to our audience right now. What can you say to them and to thank them for all their support for all these years?
Thank you.
Thanks for sticking with us. Like I said, we've if you go back and watch some of the old episodes, we've gone through some trial and error. You guys have stuck with us, and appreciate your guys' support. And I'm just excited for what the future holds for the Beer Baseball Blogcast as well. Now that we, running strong with the 4-man crew here. So,
yeah, absolutely. Kevin, what do you got?
What have I got? You know what? I went back and I watched part of episode 1 because I want to see what I was wearing. So I made sure I got the same shirt from that day. And I'm watching going, oh my God. Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. Watching that first show, I was like, oh God, we were on Zoom and it just like, it was a little rough, but I'm like, I'm glad we improved. We gotten better. We're getting stronger. We're going to get stronger every day, Jack.
That's it.
Cowboy Jack.
Yes. Jack, what do you got?
Tune in Wednesdays on our Instagram to see Beer and Break, Pint and Packs with Kevin Lyon. Apparently, it's discontinued.
It's Thursdays the next 2 weeks. I forgot to mention that in my plug. I didn't get to my plug. I'm just putting the people over here.
Tune in
Thursday. The next 2 weeks, Thursday, Pint and Packs.
Thursdays for the next 2 weeks for Pint and Packs.
I don't tell anybody that ahead of time.
Tune in
you would
on
have known that.
Saturday morning for Beer and Break with Angelo Trinidad. Watch our Instagram Sunday afternoons for Hazy History with Kevin Lyon and Cowboy Jack. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that watches this, that's in the chat. You are such a blessing to me. You make my life so much better. This is my release. This is my happy place. Thank you so much. And if anybody out there is going through a hard time, please, please, please reach out to someone. You can reach out to me, Confirmed Outlaw on Twitter, Confirmed Desperado on Instagram. If you're having a hard time, we're all having a hard time, and you don't have to go through it alone. I love you. Thank you.
Yeah. And Ian says, does it have to end? Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of support that we're really super fortunate to have. Yes. There we go. Like soak it in.
He was
Soak
asking,
it in.
Hey, he was asking if you were wearing pants earlier. So maybe we can find out now if you are.
Oh, did we need to find out if I'm wearing pants or not?
I mean, that's what.
Subscribe on Patreon for the answer.
Well, E. Bronson is a Patreon subscriber, so
that's right.
That might have to be a post show.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. I mean, like it's such a blessing. This was born out of really just things were happening at the time. I never thought that it would like grow into this and something we did every week and have a following and have all these things. Again, we actually a little behind the scenes, we actually conferred about this, like what do we do for our 100th episode, and like we were gonna do some other things, and in the end we just said like, why don't we just do our show, and hopefully and let us know in the comments, like do you like this format of what we're doing? Should we just keep it going, or do we have to change anything? We always appreciate all the feedback from everybody, but it seems like everybody just likes the show the way it is, and we just have fun with it. Again, we'll be in May, it'll be 2 years, so we have a big show, our WrestleMania, our Super Bowl of the Beer Baseball Blogcast, so we'll definitely have some fun stuff on that. But other than that, I think we're going to keep it the same. We might tweak a couple things to kind of tighten it up. We've been running an hour and a half, so we have some things that we can do to tighten it up, so we're going to do that. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. You're a blessing out there. Again, you guys give us a purpose every week to come with this and just nerd out and just be, just have fun every week. And hey, we get to have some liquid gold and every week. So thanks again, guys. We'll be back next Tuesday for another Beer Baseball Blogcast, more craft beer and curveballs. Check out Angelo this Saturday, Kevin on Thursday, and Cowboy Jack and Kevin on Instagram on Sunday. Good night, everyone. Take care. Be well.